Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 17 in the NFL. We're talking right now with Indian Cowboy from Doc Sports, and he has generously agreed to take 4 games that I asked him to take this week. We're going to start off with a very tough one, Cleveland at Baltimore. Interesting one, but tough. Indian Cowboy, thanks for being back with us.
Hey, thanks for having us, Pete.
All right, I see. Thanks for taking these tough games. You know, I know you cover every NFL game and College Bowl. You cover a ton of stuff at your site, docsports.com, and I know you have a long track record of success, and particularly in basketball, right?
Yeah, we love basketball. Mm-hmm. We do very well in basketball, and we're very excited about basketball this year. Last year we were 94-62, 60% for plus 12,890. We did extremely well in the NBA. We were number 1 in the country in all the sports monitors. Really exciting. This year it's been pretty good for us, 55-56% for about plus 1290. So hopefully we'll continue to do well. We have 3 selections today. We gave out a premium selection on our daily comp video. We do a daily comp video every single day, and it has lots of subscribers. People love the comp selections. We've hit 60% plus for 2.5 years, so we're very, very excited about basketball. Excited about college basketball as well. I'm putting up a strong run together. And most of all, we're excited about football. Obviously, 4-1 last week in football, including a 7-unit winner behind Seattle, easily getting it done. And, of course, a really exciting game with Memphis over BYU. So excited about football this week with you.
So that sounds great, Indian Cowboy. Thanks for taking this Cleveland-Baltimore game. It's an interesting one, kind of a tough line set here, though, and the market is reflecting the uncertainty here. The Baltimore right now is an 8.5, 9, or 9.5 point favorite. That's market-wide, and the total is also all over the place, 41.5, 42, and 42.5. And that just sort of suggests that at the center line, different books are getting different action and having different leans. So, Baltimore obviously should be a quality team, but they're not really getting playing quite as well as we expect. They're 1-3 against the spread over their last 4, and especially as at home as a big favorite, they just haven't done well. They lost at Houston, they beat Jacksonville at home by just 8, and they lost at home to a relatively weak team in San Diego as a home favorite. And they were the only team that lost to San Diego during San Diego's extended ATS losing run. So things are not looking too good for Baltimore ATS-wise. But then again, Cleveland, there's the debacle at quarterback with Hoyer and Manziel and everything. Are they going to be a live underdog here who's going to come and bring a fight and try to play a spoiler role? And will they have value as a big underdog? If they come here and they're game, then probably they have a good value. What do you think, IC?
Yeah, I think that was a really good intro by your part. What's interesting in this game is Connor Shaw is going to get the start for the Cleveland Browns because Hoyer's out and so is Manziel. So they're both done for the year. So Connor Shaw, they're out of the playoffs. So Connor Shaw, the South Carolina rookie, is going to get the start from the practice squad. I'm a big fan of taking shots on teams like this. We took the shot on the Bears with Jimmy Clausen plus the 9, fantastic public fade. Because the Bears wanted to show that they can play without, Cutler. That probably should have been a 7-unit selection right there, just for the simple fact that the Bears are going to show up because most of his teammates don't like him, his coaching staff doesn't like him, so everybody's going to have an increased amount of effort. As far as this Cleveland game is concerned, it seems like all the chips are stacked against Cleveland with third-string quarterback, and yet Cleveland probably does really well here. This is a good team. Connor Shaw is a much better quarterback than people give him credit for. He's just as good as Manziel, to be honest with you, except without the hype. He's maybe like you can call him a JV Johnny Manziel, but he can show up. If Jimmy Clausen can play well against the Lions defense, it's not that far stretch to see Connor Shaw playing well against Baltimore, at least keeping it within a relative close margin. And Baltimore just has not played well. That lost to San Diego. They had a tough schedule, but of course they only beat Jacksonville 20-12 as well, and they just haven't looked that sharp. So, given the revenge factor here, given the fact that Cleveland is not that bad of a team, a lot of people are playing for their jobs next year as well. And this team would love to get to 800 or 500, going 8-8. So we'll take our shot on Cleveland here. We actually think Cleveland hangs pretty tough here.
All right, I love it, Indian Cowboy. That's what I was thinking as well. And yeah, I really liked Chicago last week for the exact same reasons. And if you're drawing a parallel between that game and this game, I'm thinking maybe Cleveland might have decent value right now. Plus 9.5 is one of the market-wide numbers. Thanks so much, IC.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.